Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is Motionz Biz, and today, thank you so much for checking in again and checking out this video. And the video I will share today is another perspective of the pledge loan. And I know that there are and there have been a lot of topics about the pledge loan, and a lot of you already know how to finesse the pledge loan. But for some of you who may have just started with Navy Federal and is not very much aware of the benefits of the pledge loan, I will share that here. Now, in this video, I will share with you what you can do with your $3,001 and how you can boost and skyrocket your internal score with Navy Federal, and also have a trade line and installment loan that will keep reporting on your credit report for 5 years. So you can just imagine how this specific loan can be like a set and forget it kind of loan. Once you set it up, your money comes back to you, but this loan will continue to report on your Navy Federal credit report of 5 years. With this pledge loan hack, it will give you a boost to your credit mix, of course, and on-time payments, which is quite a high percentage of your credit score, and will also really make you look good with Navy Federal. So before I get started, I just wanted to thank you again for checking out this video, and especially to the subscribers to this channel who continue to follow this channel. I appreciate you very much, okay? Because until now, you are still here, you're checking in, you are sharing your experiences, which also really helps a lot of our community members because you share what's going on with your journey as well. The Navy Federal Pledge Loan, I think, is one of the best out there among credit unions and other banks. The thing is, it gives you an opportunity to manufacture a trade line whether you have only $250 or $50,000. You can pretty much manufacture a trade line that can really boost your personal credit score and Navy Federal internal score. And a lot of you already know how to do this. So let me just share with you again what you can do with your $3,001. Most new members with Navy Federal already have quite a big chunk of cash that they can kind of do away with, okay? And they just don't know how to maximize the chances of being into Navy Federal's good graces, okay? Boosting credit internal score, building your credit profile with Navy Federal. And so if you are one of those who have an extra cash that you can actually do away with and not having to worry about it, because in a few days, that amount can go back to your savings account or your account with Navy Federal that funded that pledge loan. Why can $3,001 can be a sweet spot for a pledge loan? Number one, it will give you a higher amount installment loan. And if you do a 3001 pledge loan, you can extend that loan up to 5 years. So you can just imagine when you have an on-time payment reporting on your installment loan for 5 years or 60 months. If you are a new member to Navy Federal and have not done a pledge loan yet, you want to call the Navy Federal, the customer service, the 24-hour customer service number, and ask them that you want to do a pledge loan. Now, that amount of $3,001 or $3,000 and above, if that is what you want to do, and let them know that you want to do a pledge loan, and that amount is already either in your savings account or your checking account. Now, if it is on your checking account, Navy Federal will actually transfer that amount to your savings and fund your pledge loan from that account. Once that account gets reflected on your Navy Federal app, you can wait a few days when you want to pay down. I'm not saying pay off, but just pay down that pledge loan. You can do either 70 or 80%, or a lot of you already know the magic of the 90%, but you can still do that, okay? It's up to you how much you want to pay it down. Now, that installment loan, that pledge loan can be for 60 months. So after a few days and you wait, pay down that amount. It's up to you when you want to do that, as long as it is already reflected on your app, okay? So once you do that, that will continue to report, of course, the minimum monthly payments that is agreed upon on that contract, because the pledge loan is still a loan. It is a contract. Whatever is your minimum payment for that loan for a matter of 5 years, okay, will get reflected on your personal credit report, and it will also reflect how much amount and how much is already paid down, okay, on that amount. So the more amount that shows that you have already paid down, that a high percentage of it is already paid down, that also looks good on lenders. And I know that there have been a lot of questions of why do you need to do the 90% pay down, 80% pay down, 70% pay down. And in the eyes of a lender, an installment loan that is already more than 50% paid off looks good on your credit profile. Now, if you are new to Navy Federal and how the pledge loan works, you might ask, where do I get the amount to pay down the pledge loan? And the answer is that will come from your checking account as well. That will also come from the loan that you borrowed from yourself, okay? Because here's how the thing works. Navy Federal will take the funds from your savings account, let's say for $3,001. Now, because you are borrowing from yourself, that amount will be transferred to your checking account. Now, of course, it will get reflected that you have a $3,001 or more dollars of a pledge loan. When you want to pay it down, all you have to do is pay it down from the amount that you received from your savings account. I know it's a little confusing, but that's how it works. Okay, so pay it down using the amount that you borrowed in the first place. So it's basically just kind of making your money revolve, but you are creating a trade line that will be very helpful for you, and where you have control of how much you want your trade line to be. So basically a pledge loan, that pledge loan is something that you can manufacture, and you can decide how much your loan amount is going to be and how much will be reflected on your credit profile. But then that money comes back to you when you pay it down, okay? So it's basically up to you how much you want to pay it down and how much you want to be left on the pledge loan. And usually what happens when you pay it down is that it will give you a date on when your next minimum payment will be. And when you pay it down, also remember that you are paying that loan amount in advance. So you do not have to pay a minimum payment until closer to the end of the term or the date that Navy Federal will tell you that the minimum balance is due. So once you pay it down, you are basically paying in advance, and just keep that in mind so you will not get confused of when to pay it off. Because one benefit you want to get from that pledge loan is the monthly reporting of your on-time payments for a total of 60 months or 5 years. And of course, you don't have to stop at 3,001. It just depends on how much loan amount you want to get reflected on your personal credit report. If you want to manufacture a trade line that is more than $3,000, of course, you are more than free to do that also with Navy Federal. And we do have members that have done $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 pledge loans. But that is totally up to your discretion and the results that you want and how much you want to invest on that pledge loan. But when you do that, definitely it is a great credit booster and a profile booster with Navy Federal. And also, which is especially great for those who are recovering from bankruptcy, those who are rebuilding credit, or are just beginners in credit. So it's really a great chance to have that amount there instead of starting with maybe a secured credit card that you may not get approved for and who will be charging you a lot of fees. And of course, the Navy Federal do charge interest rates, for the pledge loan. And just keep that in mind. But compared to other banks and other institutions, the Navy Federal interest rates for the pledge loan is still one of the lowest in the industry. Now you might say that, oh my goodness, they're charging an interest rate. Okay, think about this. You are just basically paying Navy Federal that very measly small amount for them to keep reporting your on-time payments to the credit bureaus every month for a total of 50 months, which is a great credit booster. So for me, it's worth the investment. I think of it that way. So I hope that this video just gave you a different perspective on how to do a pledge loan and maybe plan your own strategy on how you want to do it and when you want to do it. So anyway, again, for those of you who have shared this information about the pledge loan and I got this info that I am able to share, it's also because of you sharing your journey and your experiences here in this channel. And for that, I appreciate you very much. So again, this is Motionz Biz. I thank you so much, and I'm very grateful that you continue to support this channel and you continue to tune in and contribute and share your thoughts and your journey here. So until next time, have a wonderful day and have a blessed day.